I would love to interrogate all this because I feel like we're coming at it from kind of different
Yeah,
spots.
let's hold off a little and really get.
Oh,
into
I thought we could just go while
eating.
unless you
People
want.
love that on podcasts.
I know.
They want to see a fat guy sloppily, quickly eating a fucking turkey sandwich.
Well, I would say we should record, but I'm also watching the pace in which Stavvy's eating, and I think we can wait another 6 seconds.
Yeah, why don't you hit record by the time the engineer's finger is off the button? This
That's
sandwich
all I
should be
was thinking
gone.
about. I was thinking about getting him out of here on time.
He just pulls the wrapper out of his mouth.
No time wasted. I know when this guy's going to be done.
Just jam down some quick Jimmy Johns in between. Oh, give them a
Looking
little.
forward to our guest.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for using your spokesmanship powers to get us some Jimmy Johns.
Thank you, Jimmy Johns,
Thank
for
you.
being the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. Not just for like a year's.
I'm not even talking about the deal. I'm talking about the restaurant.
Yeah, not just the years of employment, but like I really do like your sandwiches. So thank you, Jimmy Johns. May you rest.
That hit fucking hard when I was hungover and needed a bite before we started recording with Stavvy.
Yeah, it's great, and it's also so nice. Like they feed the crew and everything. It's great. It's
awesome.
What a great brand.
We have Stavvy coming on the pod. That's crazy.
I know this is a huge get.
I know.
This is our biggest star we've ever had.
Well, I'm obsessed with our next guest.
Me too, professionally, and this would be the first time I ever met him. But I feel like I know him. I feel like we have so many friends in common, and I just think he's the funniest dude.
Yeah, and he really is kind of like who you think he is. You know what I mean? He's not a persona.
No.
Yeah, he's
the
exactly
real deal.
like what if you watch his he's just like that in real life.
And it's nice to get that.
Yeah.
It's nice he's a real one.
Yeah, he's like one of those people like for years we've both been hearing that we needed to meet.
Right.
Because he's like a podcaster who gives up laughs, and he's like a fat slob who also is confident. And so it's like these vibes that we both have in common. And then when we finally met, we were like, okay, the internet was right. We should be friends. Yeah. And it was like the first time we were like, I went and did his podcast. He's like, hey man, everyone says we should meet. And we went and like I did his podcast and we hit it off like immediately. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Well, you guys both have this like incredibly like open vibe, you know, where like
we're very similar in that way. We're like we're open books about ourselves. We're curious about other people.
non-judgmental, empaths to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Although both of you we learned are fiery.
All right,
stay alive.
No,
I'm just
ladies and gentlemen.
That's for next week.
Hold on, wait. That's right. We're not even recording till next.
No, I just
week.
want to make sure I got next
ladies
time.
and gentlemen, Stavros.
Does that phone case hold a joint in it?
No,
like those ones?
it's cards and shit.
Oh, have you seen those ones?
I haven't.
They like hold a joint in it.
I haven't, but Gabrus.
That seems like something he would have, yeah. Except his has like lip gloss.
I gotta order it. Yeah, it's got a mirror on the back. So
And mine also has a mirror on the back.
For cocaine.
No, we got it, Gabrus.
Take that out. Just
I
his
think
part.
the joke will hit. My Ed McMahon over here.
That's right.
Oh yeah, Vince McMahon. Trafficking.
That's right. I did hear he fucks the guys too now. That's a new rumor going around.
I love
that he fucked Shawn Michaels or whatever. I mean, when he came back with the most evil mustache possible.
I know.
That was incredible. He's just like, I don't care. I'm dyeing my hair jet black.
You guys think I'm a villain? We'll see about that.
It was awesome.
Did they ever figure out what was going on with his hips and stuff? Why he walked like that? Like,
I think it's just from leg pressing into your 80s.
Yeah, leg
Just
pressing
fucking-
like 900 pounds on steroids when you're 70 years old.
Yeah, and your
probably
tendons
does
aren't
that to
built
you.
for it anymore. Yeah. He walked like Sean Penn in one battle after another.
Yeah, he did. He
That's
really
where he
did.
got it. That's where he got it from.
Did Donald Trump did our president give Vince McMahon a stunner? I do believe he gave.
Oh, wow.
I think he did something to him in a wrestling, which is just a crazy world. And by the way, Vince McMahon, this piece of shit we're talking about, his wife is the
Head
Head
of
of education.
Yeah.
They actually just gutted another massive thing today, too.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
we're
pretty
realizing
fucking awesome.
milk is bad for kids. RFK says no. We're taking the milk out. We're putting Sprite in there. Starry.
But it
we
does
did a deal
not
with
have.
Starry.
It doesn't have dyes though.
No,
And it's real sugar.
Poppy. We're putting Poppy in baby's bottle.
Yeah. It is awesome to be like, look, I know I'm fat as shit. I know I'm unhealthy, but switching out high fructose corn syrup for sugar, that's not going to solve shit.
That's not what you're thinking, yeah.
Can we just admit that at least? Oh, it's beef tallow fries.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That's what we need. That's healthier.
That was step
More
one
French
in
fries.
America.
Yeah.
That was step one.
Wait till
That's the only step we've gotten.
Yeah, wait till this beef tallow fry thing hits. Things gonna turn around.
Yeah, let's get rid of aspirin and put beef towel back. Beef towel. The beef towel is what I jerk off to in the hotel. Jerk off into in the hotel.
The beef towel is what housekeeping.
Don't touch that. That's the beef towel.
So you're on the. I was asking before. You're still on the juice. I'm on the juice.
I am on the juice. Yeah.
Please, you can interrogate me away.
Sure.
You said you were going to. I've mixed feelings about it, but I understand why I'm on it, and I feel like that's what.
Yeah. So you were saying, because we were talking about it, and you were saying that it depressed you because food is and like your impulses are the only like good thing in your life, essentially, where you're like, this is what I look forward to.
Yeah,
this is
it's
like
been
my little escape.
Yes. Well, it's just like planning my day. Like I've been weight obsessed for a while. I think because my dad is a weight obsessed as well, and a physician, and like always monitoring. And so like, yeah, like I would wake up and be like, all right, if I'm not gonna have a big lunch, then I'll have a big dinner.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
always doing the calorie math, even as a kid.
exactly like always trying to even it out, always trying to be like
I'm like that too, and then I'll also do like I ate a healthy lunch, so I'm allowed to go nuts.
right. Yeah, you're
So
justifying.
I give myself permission to do
Right,
the
which is
worst shit.
untrue. The math is completely wrong.
Yeah,
Your
of
healthy
course.
lunch was just okay.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. It was
On
like
all
you could
sides it was
survive
wrong.
on this, but it wasn't like a scion of health. You
Right,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
No, all sides are wrong because like nothing you're doing is right, but you're like eating at the wrong time. You're eating,
Yeah.
you're intermittent fasting, or you're eating too much.
You're
It's
binge
like,
eating.
You're
Yeah,
binge eating.
yeah.
Like nothing is right. And I just like have been obsessed about that thought all my life.
Yeah.
So when it didn't even go like silent, just like got dim. I like missed it.
I don't miss it at all. I mean, I'm actually pissed. So when I first started on the lowest dose, actually, I had the best results because I also wanted to make sure that I was coming off a time in my life where I'd gone really buck wild, right? Like I had, for a couple years, I had really gave in to every one of those things in your mind that's like, you should fucking get fucked up. You should eat a ribeye. You should do pills. You know what I mean? And I was just doing that like every day. Like I have a joke, like not to do my act, but it was like,
No,
I got fat as shit because every day was like an awesome day.
Yeah.
Like I had an awesome day 3 years in a row, and you're not supposed to have those. You're supposed to have like a day where you do laundry and eat salad. And I never did chores. I never did I just did drugs, tried to fuck girls, and did it at the absolute fat. Like my dick barely worked. Like it was like, I don't even know what I was doing. It was just like I was trapped in this cycle of, well, if I don't, limply fuck some woman and order $40 worth of Seamless the moment she leaves my hotel room, I'm gonna be fucking sad or whatever, right? Like, and it was fucked up. It was like real. I got insane. Like, I am much healthy. The guy you're looking at right now, much healthier than who I was like 2 years ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Which
Don't you
is
want to
crazy
tell
to think
strangers
about.
that sometimes when someone's like, like I'm like my doctor is like, blah blah. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I was way
You
worse
have no
a year
idea
ago.
how fat
like
I
I'm
was.
doing much better. This is me at my best.
I
right
was
now.
bursting at the seams, dude. I was like the very beginning of the transition to a blueberry in Willy Wonka. Like I wasn't blue yet, but I just like when I was if I got a little fatter,
Your arms got shorter.
100%.
Yeah.
Like effectively, yes. Like there was so much side titty. They were resting like T-Rex arms, basically. And like I really felt like to be honest with you, I feel like a prisoner to those feelings. Like I am not in control of them at all. And the older I get, and the more I've like,
This is like exactly where my brain sits. I'm mad how much this runs my life. Yeah.
dude. And like there was a time where I was like, maybe I'm a piece of shit. Maybe I'll just never get it right. And like I've kind of done everything else I've ever wanted to do. Like I've achieved almost every goal in my life, and I've worked really harder than I even thought that I had in, I like that year that I got really unhealthy. Part of it was I did a theater tour, a Netflix special, started my own podcast after leaving Cum Town, and I co-wrote and starred in an indie movie. That was 1 year, right? And I couldn't be held. Like, all my brain power went to those things. And so my willpower, it really feels like I have a very fixed amount of like willpower. And when I apply that to like achieving all my goals, that was a hard year, right? It's kind of hard to pull those things off.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of being able to do that, but it was truly at the cost of my personal health and like not only physical, mental, social. Like I had no relationships with people, whether they're like, you know, like I only saw I had my best friends my best friend is my tour manager, so it was like that was kind of nice to and we have a fucked up relationship where knock on wood, it's like it's weird. It should be unhealthy, and we should hate each other, and he should want, and maybe he's plotting to kill me, Eldest, my producer, but like we spent so much time together. But it was nice to have my best friend there. And that was the only thing kind of grounding me. I didn't talk to my family that much. You couldn't have a real relationship.
You were and so I sleeping on a bus at night and shit.
Yeah, well, this is pre-bus. This is when I was in hotels, which is even worse. The bus, at least, like the bus was me doing things healthier. We're talking like 3 years ago.
You're not flying.
You're not flying, and you have like your own space, right? And it was it was like insanely expensive. But it was like, well, who the fuck cares? Like I can make less money but stay alive. Not to fucking do the thing where you say the name of the movie in the movie, but
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, he said it. Our 6 viewers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So anyway, I told myself I was going to take. After that, I told myself I was going to take a complete year off, where I was like, I need to reset. And I was sober for a whole year, completely didn't do anything. I ended up it ended up being like 6 months off, not a full year. I mean, I got to do Bugonia, which is fucking insane. Like when somebody asks you to do one of your favorite directors that out of the blue asks you to be in a movie with the 2 of the greatest actors working, you're like, yeah, you know
I'm
what?
on my year off.
Yeah, my sabbatical can get paused.
Sober
for this
October.
shit. Yeah. Sorry, man, I'm doing Sober October.
Yorgos.
That's what I email back.
Can you do it in November?
Yeah. Can you move me around, dude? And so like, but still, I took that year to kind of reset my shit, and particularly, I started the juice right before the bus tour. I had kind of like 6 or 7 months of really good habits, and so in that moment, I took the stuff, and it was like I felt like invincible. Like the first 2 weeks before tour, part of me thinks like, holy fuck, if I had taken
this in my year off.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I had just like pushed the tour back and even taken 3 months on, like it was fucking insane how locked in I was, because I started mentally locked in, and then it was just a turbo. It was like a jetpack where I didn't even think about this shit at all.
It does do that. I mean, like we've had physicians on and experts on and people who talk about it. And like one of the benefits that people see is that when that noise is cut out, you're able to lock in.
Yeah.
And like for a lot of people, I think that is one of the struggles is that it does you're thinking about it so much that it stops you from doing
for sure
the things you want to do.
Yeah.
And for me, I was prescribed it both because my numbers weren't good, but also because like my heart,
like blood sugar, you mean, or just fat?
Yeah, just like I was
kind of fat,
heading towards.
Because you were never. I mean, as a kid, maybe this is where this comes from.
As a kid, but no,
as an adult, you were never like fat as shit.
No, I was never fat as shit, but I was heading that way,
Sure.
And especially like my elevated cholesterol and stuff was like kind of dangerous.
Sure.
And my mother died young, and her father died really young.
Gotcha.
Same thing. And so my dad, who's a physician, was just like, who I think also has trauma from those deaths, is like...
No, that makes a lot more sense. Not just that he's like, fucking watch your weight, you fat pig. But he's like, I've lost my wife as a young man. Like, it's a lot about health overall. For sure.
And my father was like, these are miracle drugs.
Right.
That... whether they are stopping you from eating, whether mentally they're
whatever they're
doing, they are helping countless people. And with your genetic history, it's dangerous for you to be walking around without it. It's with the amount of... So I've been on...
I gotta get started on this.
Yeah.
So I've been on the lowest dose still. I just maintain the 0.25 of Wegovy that I've been on now for like almost a year.
Okay.
and it's good. I haven't seen like, crazy transformation, and there are still nights where I like fucking get after it. It does hurt different in weird ways. Like,
do you suffer from when you overeat?
Yeah, that's what I'll say is like,
because I also have that without Step Bound. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I ruined my morning by eating.
But it's different.
Fucked up.
It's different.
Like when you have a night, like what I'll say is, so right now I've been struggling with this because I thought basically the same thing happened where I was like, once this tour's done, I'm gonna rededicate myself, and just like, weirdly, the drugs gave me the confidence to think I could continue to lose weight. Because I did on the tour. I was really super locked in. I was on the bus. I had a lot of infrastructure because I was like, this is historically what kills me, is like going on tour, I gained 40 pounds.
Right.
Because it's just like awesome. I mean, it is the best. I love it.
Of course. I mean, it's the freedom of it.
You're going out for like several months.
I was out for 2.5 months. I had like a 10-day break in the middle, but I ended up doing... I had to like go back and do Mulaney's live show. Like that's another thing. It's like I'm not gonna do that. It's fucking
and also
awesome.
that's not home. You're going to LA.
Exactly.
It's like
you're right.
It's more traveling.
Totally. So but I was losing weight, and I was like, whoa, I can just do this. With this drug is a miracle. I can live my normal life and lose weight. And that just turns out, for me anyway, is not true.
No, it's not.
Like because I did a movie after that, and it's like they got dude. There's a fucking soft serve machine at lunch every day.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna have soft serve every fucking day. Of course I am.
I'll pass.
It's also yeah. It's a movie where I work in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. So you're
You know
around
how
food.
much fucking food I
The
had,
PA
dude?
is like, I'm getting Stavros's past ice cream. He passed on it, but I have to get this every day.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, dude, I was eating so much fucking good because we were working in the kitchen. I'm eating I have unlimited access to seafood. I'm just I ate legit probably like 12 lobsters a day. The first day I ate 12 lobsters.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, they're just there. I was just like, after every take I eat a lobster.
Your feet aren't working after that.
It's not hard to eat a lobster.
No,
it's not a lot.
It's protein. First of all, I always look at that. I mean,
I would always do that. I'm like,
we've
it's
crushed
protein.
a seafood tower, like the largest seafood tower at Mastro's, the two of us.
Yeah.
It's protein.
I'm with you, brother.
I feel like yoked.
I stand by that.
Yeah.
I think if I had just eaten lobsters and not every dessert and every truck and everything.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I was just able to maintain. Basically what it's done is like I've just been at a plateau.
Yeah.
When I would have been destroying myself. And I just feel, and the only times it really kicks in is when I really overdo it. And also what's fucked up is I've learned the rhythms. I've learned like, all right, as long as you fucking are really good day 2, for me it's like I need to be really good the first and second day
after you get the shot.
Yeah. Like I guess day 2 and 3 I have to be really good. And then you can kind of be a little like the shot I'm taking the shot later today, and it was really kind of timed around our steak dinner last night because I was like,
I do that too.
Warden's away. This is when the warden's at the other end of the cell block. You know what I mean?
Like, I'll place it off because there is like it does feel like something you're on the substance, like something's going through you and preventing you from like going hard.
Yeah,
you know?
and then if you do go hard, if you have the perseverance to go past it, which I've done before.
Me too.
You are punished severely.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's like you feel like you have food poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
You feel like you're fucking throwing up. Or if you're lucky, it's just the worst diarrhea you've ever had in your life.
If you're lucky.
With the worst gas of all time.
If you're lucky, because then there are other times when it's like you're burping up sulfur.
Oh, the sulfur, I would rather kill myself.
I had to get off. I had to change medicines because for whatever reason, again, it's like I was doing really good. And then my lifestyle couldn't hack that medicine. Yeah. And it was like hell. I mean,
totally.
You're done. You're done for.
But I almost felt like, and this is where you get into the whole like internalized fatphobia, punishing yourself. It feels like you're the fucking guy in
Da
Vinci Code. Yeah, Angel Demon, where it's just like, you feel like Paul Bettany and you're like, I deserve this. I deserve sulfur breath. I deserve the worst. I'm a fat pig, and I deserve to be on the toilet for 9 hours or whatever.
I mean, see, one of the main things. Sorry, one of the main things that Do you hear my
What's going on?
stomach?
You all right, bro?
I'm fucking
No, well, we just housed the same. We just housed these two. I mean,
And I was like, I'm on a fucking.
You're
on
on a nice little bender right now, dude.
Yeah,
I respect that. When I left you last night, I was like, this fucking guy's got to go do podcasts
Yeah, dude.
in the morning.
I had no
They
idea.
bought us shots last night and shit.
Oh,
Like
wow.
we were
I missed
fucking,
that.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
actually like, why didn't you call me? And then I realized what was going on. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
can't
yeah.
have both of us out.
No,
This is
no,
a
no,
one or the other.
I need you to pick up the slack at 11 a.m.
No, I did it.
I snapped
carried
awake
us.
at 9 a.m., all the lights on in my hotel room and
Yeah,
everything. That
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
where I'm like, did I miss everything?
Yeah.
Usually it is between us. It's whoever's in the other's hometown.
Yeah, it's because when you're in your
makes sense.
Last week I showed up at that taping after I did Kim. I was like fucking.
You were like this.
Love that.
Blasted.
Yeah, the visitor. The
Yeah,
guest.
you're always. I feel
You're
like
the
we're
guest.
always trading off. We're always trading off.
But something you've said a few times that we talk about a lot, but I can really relate to is this whole like, when I'm done with this, I will
Right,
lock in.
right,
When
right.
I can't lock in now. And the real answer is to be kinda locked in all the time.
I
right?
know, and I
Like-
was really hoping. And look, part of this also is I need to go to a better doctor. Like I knew when I was going on tour that I was like, I felt the way things were trending. Part of me was hoping I would that year off would fix me and I would be fine.
Right.
But I made some progress, but I didn't make the amount of progress I wanted. So kind of late in the game, I was like, I need these drugs. I feel it. Like I was kind of holding off on some like, I can do it naturally shit, which, I don't know why it took me that long because it's like, I don't research drugs. I'll take drugs. Like I just take
Right.
every drug.
I've taken pills that I don't know who the guy who is giving to me, and I don't know what it is at all.
I
and I've
smoked
taken-
salvia as a child. Like, why is this the drug that I might live because of it?
Right.
Why the fuck am I all of a sudden looking at double-blind studies now?
Well,
You know
now
what I
you're
mean?
into some like vaccine shit.
No,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
No, I took the vaccine. I don't give a fuck.
I think-
You know what I mean?
Me too.
I think like doing the research on Ozempic is like, we actually don't know what it is. That is like you're lying.
I don't
we're
know
lying to ourselves a
anything.
little bit where I'm like, well, I don't know what that does. And
Yeah.
it's like, you just don't want to go the
Yeah.
idea of like, I need the fat guy drug. Yeah.
And also there was part of it for me where it was like, I felt like, and this is like sort of more existential, where it was like, I was making a lot of money. And it was the kind of thing where when you make money for other people too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to feel like I am injecting myself with fucking drugs to make my agents, to make Live Nation, to make, advertisers. Like, I don't want to put a medicine in me. I don't basically want to be like livestock that you fucking pump full of steroids so I make a juicier steak.
Right.
Even though, so you can pretend it's health. Like, I don't want to be wearing like I don't want to be a cow wearing goggles that look like I'm in a field when I'm actually
Right.
in a fucking warehouse, fucking, packed next to cows. Like, I don't want to pump myself full of these drugs to generate income for other people at the expense of my health. And so I was like, I need to at least take a year off and see what that does and like before and see if I really need these things. And it worked like a charm at first. And now, unfortunately, I feel like I have fallen into the trap that we are talking about, where I was like, I think I'm just doing this to just be able to function right now.
Yeah.
To stave off completely fucking up. And like I said, maybe I just need a better doctor because this could all be solved by going up in dose. Because like I just found a doctor, he's a good guy, whatever, but it's like one of those.
Is he insurance based? Like, is he? Like,
No.
Okay.
It's one of those guys where you just like, I had to just pay a guy out of pocket. And, I'm not saying the guy will prescribe me anything I want.
Right.
I'm not saying that. But I don't know.
But-
I haven't been denied anything yet.
Right, yeah.
like,
I haven't asked for anything too
yeah.
crazy.
And we did do a physical and all this shit, and it was important, and it was like one of those things where, and by the way, I'm acting like I had to pull strings to get prescribed these medications.
No, it's
you're
easier
acting
than
like, you're acting like you don't have the visible markers of it. Like,
I might be the dream candidate for these exact pills. You know what I mean?
Getting a doctor that you trust and can talk to is fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it's like something that I didn't do until I was in my late 30s. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck these guys.
Totally.
Then you get one and you're like, wow, this is actually helpful.
Well,
Like,
and you're also like, I also feel like getting fat as shit, it's like a very cowardly way to commit suicide. Where you're just like, look, I'm never going to pull the trigger, but I'll eat an extra slice every day
Yeah,
until I die early.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
Chinese water torture.
yeah,
is
exactly.
General So's torture.
Yeah. Well, and then you start at your late 30s, you're like, wait, I guess I want to live.
You said something interesting though, which is because I feel like a lot of people that we've talked to, and you said this too, is like there's a fear of what if you lose your like joie de vie or whatever, which is like, you know, like
yeah, I'm not worried about that at all, actually.
That's
You're
interesting.
Not at all.
I'm a
I
little-
don't think that defines me. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
don't. I mean, in fact, it's like
That's
I would,
powerful.
I
That's
would
powerful,
love to prove that I can do it. Like,
Right.
I think my whole life has been, everything is like, you don't think I could fucking do this?
Right.
Yeah.
Everything, like the Jordan having to like the greatest of all time. Not that I'm Michael Jordan of anything, but like I saw that and I was like, I get having to make up reasons to get yourself up because a lot of my career is spite. A lot of it is like, you know, because I got off Cum Town and it was a funny show and we had fun time doing it, but like nobody knew I did stand up. They thought I was like the like guy who was good at setting up. Mullen's one of the funniest riffing podcast guys of all time.
Right.
And we had a great back and forth, but a lot of people like, you're a great podcast sidekick.
You're funny third of this
Yes,
thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you're like the
And-
bald guy with Rory.
Exactly. Totally. Exactly. Yeah. But like, and like, I'm a generous laugher. People are like, well, you can riff okay, but it's real. You're just providing a laugh track, right? And then I was like, no, I'm a stand-up comic, and so I went out and I started becoming a headlining comic while Cum Town was going on, and then, but then even that, people were like, you know, okay, you're just touring off that shit. So then I put out my own. I tried to get a Netflix special. I tried to get a whatever. No one was interested in a special. I put out my own special. I was like, I can do a special that does numbers. It did really well, right? Like, then it was like, I just put out these crowd work clips because I was like, I need to have my own identity.
That's where I feel
And
like at
every
first,
step was
your
like-
crowd work was like the best because it was deeper than you
Yeah,
know,
I tried
like,
to, yeah.
it just like, and crowd work is so hard. Like yours had a deeper way about it, and that's why I feel like I first came to know you.
I
It's like-
appreciate. Yeah, I tried to do that, and that was part of it. I was like, I can build an online following on my own. Watch this shit. And now I feel like I'm at the point where people are like, you're really good at crowd work, and now I'm working on this. What's fueling me now is like, I'm working on my third hour, and I'm like, I want to show you that I can write really good fucking jokes, you know,
Right.
with no crowd work. And so I think the ultimate chip on the shoulder thing for me would be like, I'll lose weight, I'll still be fucking fine.
Yeah.
And by the way, who the fuck are we kidding? Am I gonna weigh 160 ever in my fucking
Well,
life?
that's what-
I want to weigh 200 pounds, which is still fucking fat.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
my,
Like-
my goal weight is still a BMI that would make me
Yes.
uninsurable.
I want bouncer body.
I weigh
Yeah,
200 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
Right, yeah.
you
I
know,
can't
like-
weigh 200. I weigh
Yeah.
308 now. 250 would be fucking awesome.
Totally.
And I would
and
still
you're tall
be a
too.
big dude.
Yeah, I'm 5'7", dude. If I weighed I would love to weigh 250. Like I weigh 285-ish
Yeah.
right now. 250 would be a huge sea change. If I got to like 200, 220, the dream, dude. I've
And
never
it's
been under
possible.
220 like as an adult. Like I remember being in 220 and being like, I'm skinny. I can wear XL.
I was like 230 senior year of high school and then 200 freshman year of college. I like lost all my
Holy
weight that
shit.
summer and I went away to school and had a completely
Got a
different life than I
girlfriend.
had in high school.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then I just put on 10 pounds a year till now.
yeah.
Like,
Ongoing.
yeah, still going.
Yeah.
We think next year we're gonna weigh. We think he'll be at the weigh-in.
Yeah, it'll be 10 pounds, 10 pounds, 10 pounds, and it'll all drop
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
fast.
really quick. You dropped it really quick.
The casket weighs 11.
But you guys are afraid of that. Is that what you're saying? Are you both?
No,
No.
I'm not,
okay.
I'm not really afraid of that because I don't
but
think I'll
there
be
are-
too. But there are people.
There are comics that like, or people that like hold on to the sense that like, I think it's drug addicts too. Any addict personality,
Right.
it's like,
Well, depressive people will be like that too. I don't want to go to therapy because what makes me funny is being depressed, and I just don't feel that's the case.
Yeah.
Even
Exactly.
physically.
Yeah.
And look, sometimes people really play up certain stuff, and it's like, yeah, a lot of my jokes are fat jokes because that's what my life is, and that's been the central struggle of my fucking life since
Right.
I was a kid, right? Like that's everything else that everybody thinks about. Relationships, family stuff, whatever. It's like you're not really aware of that stuff until you're an adult. When you're a kid, like food issues are the things that are with you from the fucking moment you're a sentient
zero.
being,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If those are your problems, right?
Yeah.
Other people are like you talk to people who are like fucking coke addicts, drug addicts, whatever, alcoholics. They're fucking they have beautiful, like, fucking all-American childhoods until that first drop hits and it changed. They're fucking werewolves. I've been this guy. I've been thinking about being fat since I can fucking remember.
Yeah, I've been being called fat by strangers since 1988.
And like, sure, will that, because of that, will it always affect, even if I lose weight or get to a healthy spot, will it affect the way I think? Sure, right? Like, I've been forged in this situation, but it's not, at the end of the day, it's not who you are. And I do think people fall into that. And I definitely did when I was younger. When you're younger, you know, basically doing like fat minstrelly. Like being like, I'll fucking I'll chug some Parmesan. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude,
like,
I was like a fat, like, circus freak.
Motherfucker ate a snake.
Ate a snake, shirt off at every party. You know what I mean? Like
cannonballs.
Oh, yeah.
Truffle shuffle. When you learn, dude, it's huge laugh doing the truffle shuffle.
Dude, I got bullied by my friend's older brother who made me do the truffle shuffle in front of like him and his girlfriends and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like 13 and they were all like 18
stuff.
and I was like,
yeah. But I don't know. I think like that's just doesn't. You shouldn't allow yourself to be defined by those things. And I'm not worried about that at all.
Again, it's another excuse. It's like another thing of like, well, if I
need this.
I actually can't lose weight because it's important to my career.
Right.
I hear myself saying that about my phone, where I'm like, I know I'm like addicted to Instagram, but I actually need it for my career.
Right.
And if you follow me, I do not do anything career-wise on Instagram. I repost stuff that Smartlist puts up, and I look at chicks' breasts.
Of course, you look at fat titties,
and I'm like,
you know,
I
sandwiches.
need this for fucking work, dude. You can't take this. Like, it's like the like, and you know it. Like, I used to think I had to have a couple of drinks when I did comedy. I used to think I had to be fat to be funny. I used to think this. And it's all just so I can justify my own bad choices. Like, so I can keep up the behavior I want to do.
Of course.
I'm like, dude, if I all of a sudden was like sober and didn't smoke weed, people wouldn't even like know how to deal with it.
Right.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Which is crazy because, dude, I really feel like my vices are killing me every day, and I'm like, I would be so much better off. I just can't stop. You know what I mean? That is my feeling. Like, I've never worried about that. It's crazy. I don't know why. I just like, you know.
Yeah, I can't. I
never drank.
Too much real shit.
What's that?
Too much real shit. Like sometimes introspection is staved off by like actual survival.
Sure, maybe. Yeah.
Like, so it's like too much real shit in your life to be like sitting around being like, am I gonna still be the same Stav after I lose all this weight? It's like, I'm just trying not to die tomorrow.
Totally.
You know?
I guess that's true. And it just feels, I mean, the way it feels, it's a burden, it's a foe. Like, it doesn't feel
I'm
in
at
any
this
way.
phase, dude, where I'm like, Friday morning back in LA, I went out. I ate late Thursday night, and I did not eat healthy, and I ate like at 1 a.m.
Yeah, and
I had like lane time booked at the pool. I'm trying to get back in the pool and train. I have all these plans, and I was just
you have to book time to ogle the single mothers that take their kids there.
I can wear my snorkel in the aqua aerobics class.
To be fair, the photos he sends me are fucked up when the fence is in them.
Yeah.
I like it when he's inside.
I just hold it up over the top of the bathroom stall.
Meta, take a picture. Meta, take a
picture. Sorry. You were making a good point, and I just had to interrupt you.
No. Please, this is what it's about.
Sexual harassment.
But I fucked myself up and I felt like shit in the morning and I didn't do any, and I literally had that moment where I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you wanted to do this morning and you made the choice. And while I was doing it the night before, I knew, like, I was like out of body experience. I'm so high.
Of course.
And I'm just eating the quesadilla and I'm like, you don't even want this.
Yeah.
And you can't stop. And it's like, I need it to feel good right now. And it's like, and I don't know what that is. And on this time, it really broke me. Like, I like cried the next morning. I was like really upset with myself because I was like, I know, such a bitch. I cried the next morning because I didn't get to look at the little ladies bouncing around.
I'm just glad you didn't assassinate Harvey Milk.
No, sorry. I just am less in touch with. I have the exact same feelings, but I just completely ignore them and let them pile up.
Well, I didn't do anything actionable about it, but I was just like crying to myself, going like, you just keep. All you talk about is how you want to lose weight, and then you just do not do it. And it's not even like I go and I exercise and I lift weights and I do all that right stuff, and then it's just like the second the sun goes down, brother. I'm just like, this is I'm like a vampire for fucking melted cheese.
Well, that's what's scaring me is that like that's what I mean about now feeling like the drug is just making it so that I keep chugging and don't gain weight, because I have felt it where there's times where I'm like, no, I'm feeling the effects of the drug. It's late at night and I am overpowered. It has started finally where I'm like, I don't give a fuck that this is help. Like, if I was locked in, this little bit of, do you really need to eat that my body's feeling would be enough for me to go like, no, I don't. I'm going
And some
to
would
bed.
say that's when you turn up the dose.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's like the volume is lower.
Yeah.
And your body's getting attuned.
Yeah.
But like I have another friend who was on it for a long time and basically trained themselves to like get to a place where they don't need that high a dosage anymore.
Well, that's what I'm that's what I'm hoping for.
But still when I like talk to her about it, she's like, well, yeah, but I still like fuck up and then I feel like shit for 2 weeks because it's like worse than any food poisoning and I have to take the shot and it's like so it's like that. I think that is the point where you're like, it's still, you're still gonna have to do it yourself, which is what I hate about all those people that are like, do it the regular way. It's this is the regular way.
Even with fuck,
I am.
I feel that way about steroids too.
Yeah,
which I would also love to do.
I mean, you're the most gonna do steroids guy I've ever met in my life. Everything's been leading up to you being able to do steroids.
I'm just trying to sell the rights before we get it going.
I can't fucking wait.
That should be no problem for your heart.
Yeah. Should I?
The insurance has been the toughest part of negotiations.
I don't want to do Zepbound, but I have done my research on Tren. Imagine telling my doctor who wants to put me on Zepbound, I'm like, can you put me on testosterone instead? That's like straight up what I did. I was like, what about test? He's like, no. So I like truly, I'm like, want to talk to I'm like, I need to, I'm clearly,
can I be,
this is like out of my control.
I know and I agree, but here's the thing. The real deal answer is, it is out of your control right now.
It's testosterone.
But your life, and I feel the same, it's basically the thing I'm trying to get through my own head, is like, I did just do it. Like last year, I did get my habits in order. I just had to stop working as much. I had to just like be comfortable making less money, right? Like I'm living lavish, you know what I mean? Like I just have to cut back on that shit. I got sober. Sober was huge, right?
Yeah.
And for me too, that's the other thing. Weed has, every time I'm like, well, maybe this time it'll work. Completely fucks everything up.
No, every time I'm talking about when I'm eating is like I'm baked out of my fucking mind too. It's like that's so obviously causing me to make these bad choices too.
And, of course. And the thing I keep trying to tell myself is like, dude, if you fucking broke your leg, you wouldn't like hobble on it and try and fix it while it's like you wouldn't try and like, you know, and if you broke your leg and you were training for a fucking 5K, you wouldn't jog on a broken leg. You would wait till your fucking leg got better. And I think especially people who struggle this much with food need to realize like your brain is fucked right now. You need to fix that, get your habits in order, and then slowly get back into it. If looking at it like an injury, I think would help. Right. And I think that's what's going on. Like I have really, really damaged my willpower and I need to take time off to fucking heal it. Will that happen? You know what I mean? Like, will I keep doing will I just hope to stay at like, you know, even until I get a chance and I'll have a little time off in December, but then honestly, like not that much. I'm just scared.
Yeah.
I'm legit
also,
like.
something that.
Also,
if you took some time and just like, with your workouts, if you took a week, didn't smoke weed, and was like, I had a friend with you until you went to bed to make sure you didn't eat.
Seems like you guys got to move in with each other.
Yeah, I mean, that could go, that's high risk, high reward.
Yeah, I know.
The second we break through
Talk about content. I need cameras in every room of that house.
I do have an idea.
We'd be on Scruff.
Yeah.
It's live streamed directly to Scruff.
That is true. We'd have twinks trying to give us fucking mozzarella sticks to get inside. Some bear chasers would be like, boys, we have chicken cheesesteak. weeks.
Come back with beef.
3 weeks ago,
Put
I
on
took
some rouge and come back with beef. Put on a red lip and then a
I'd like
wig
you
and
to
a
be-
thong.
Smoky eye and a whiz.
no peppers.
And run it through the garden, you whore.
I love you. I took like 4 nights off smoking weed. I did not eat a whole nother meal every
Yeah.
one of those nights. I woke up feeling better than I've ever felt, and I'm like, okay. No
Gabrus,
lesson
this
learned
is
there.
one of the
Just
most.
dive right back into the fucking fire.
I mean, this is one of the most clear answers
I know.
in
and
the
it's like-
history of the world.
And you want to talk about making excuses? My brain right now is like, why? Wait, you need to come up with a reason
Have
why
they
you
found
need
a weed that's not? I mean, I
honestly think I
imbibe as much as you.
Yeah, and you
but
don't-
I've always that's never been a problem.
Interesting.
Yeah.
like
That's crazy to me.
It's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Like some people, it really is like the like. If
But I
it's-
also
say-
wonder if it's a little like, you remember when you were in college and you were like, I'll say anything when I'm drunk, and it was just you were a coward sober, and you got drunk and you acted the way you really wanted to act.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks that's what it is. Is that
Well,
like
it's certainly
it
like
just gives your brain the like green light. Wow, what can I do? I'm
Well, I
high.
also look to going like, oh, I'm gonna get good food tonight, and I'm like, I should get super high before I get good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like using the weed as part of what. The eating
ritual.
to increase
Ritual.
only the eating, not to
Yes.
just chill and be high,
Yes.
but just to be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get high and fucking hammer
Well, I
this
would-
food. That's my plans for the night.
I feel like
It's not even about like picking out a movie anymore.
no,
It's
yeah,
like,
but I do that too. I mean, I still do that too. I feel like I was just able because I gained a lot of weight when I was younger and was like noticing, oh well, I'm smoking weed and eating late.
Yeah.
and I was like very early on, like it'll stop that eating late.
yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, that's what I do. Like I just like try not to. Then when you start drinking, when you're like in New York struggling
Yeah.
as a comic, then I gained weight again.
Yep.
And then that was harder because it's like I'm not gonna cut out alcohol. Like I need that
Yeah,
to
of
even talk
course.
to these
Of
people.
course, of
like,
course.
You know,
That's the
and then-
only reward I have for doing improv shows for free.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that I can pay for 10 beers.
Yeah, so then that's the struggle. Then you have to cut down on that, and then you're in, and it's just constantly this
Yeah.
like negotiation of how to get through the day.
Right.
Totally,
Oh,
dude.
fuck, dude.
No.
And that's
so real.
that's just unfortunately like
I'm fucking tired. I really have to. I need to change my relationship with food and cannabis. Two
Yeah.
separate fights.
Yeah.
I wish I could smoke weed the way I used to drink, where it's like 2 nights a week I get high and then
can't,
I
brother.
look forward to it, and it's
It's
like,
over. You had a nice run.
yeah, I know.
I mean,
one of the best, like a legendary.
Yeah,
run.
yeah. And I am just going back to, I think I need to just be fully sober again.
yeah.
Because it really helped, and it just didn't and it's really just health. Like it's not even the substances, especially booze. Like for me, I was never it's fun to drink, but it was never my issue. Weed definitely was worse. But I just think because of my willpower is really the problem. I can't have anything
Assisting, taking
Yes,
out the willpower.
exactly. I
feel you on this.
And I
big time,
kind
man.
of think, I hate to say it, I think you need to go completely, you just need to go off weed fully
Yeah.
for an extended period of time.
I think I do.
And to have it on the table is who knows, but to just be like, I could never smoke weed again as a possibility. And it's hard for me too, because I'm less of a pothead than you, and the idea that I would never smoke weed again scares me.
The idea
I
of
get
saying never
sad.
again,
I
That's
get sad.
I think that's the feeling I had when I first started.
That's
the
fair.
medicine.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I was sad. Like I would
Oh, interesting.
you'd be like, well, this is a time of day where I would
Okay,
normally
that makes sense.
enjoy my what am I going to order tonight? And that's an enjoyable thing. Scrolling and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, here's my comfort meal. This place or whatever. And then that goes away when you start the medicine because you don't feel good. You're
Yeah.
you kind of walk around with a stomach ache for 3 months.
Yeah, but I will say it's this makes sense to me because it feels like you're with food how I'm with weed, where it's a problem, but it's not my main problem.
Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of other problems.
Yeah. Because It's the way, like, dude, I can look forward to what I'm ordering with a stomach ache. It's like when a drunk I remember thinking, like, how do alcoholics drink
Get that
on when they're
25th
hungover?
beer,
right?
yeah.
I remember thinking that, and then one day I was like taking Pepto-Bismol and ordering pizza and wings, and I was like, oh, this is how.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing my version of it right now.
Well, of course.
I just finished shitting blood. Let me order fucking McDonald's. That's like a fucking Saturday afternoon
let me
for
get
me.
Do you remember
food
where you were
after.
the first time you shit blood? Like I do. I remember where I was.
Yeah,
I was at the SiriusXM studios. Oh, you said the most recent time?
No, the first.
Okay.
The first time.
Yeah, it was about 3 hours
Oh,
for
okay.
me. Yeah. Actually, maybe 15 minutes ago, I got to check my drawers.
Yeah, commit to those white ones.
Why did I buy these white underwear?
That's why all my drawers are burgundy.
No, very smart.
That was like my dad's go-to joke in the back in the day. Johnny's underwear is yellow at the front, brown at the back, so he doesn't have to worry about anything. I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Where am I getting these rotten banana-colored underwear?
Yeah.
That would be good. That's smart.
Oh fuck! I have to quit smoking weed. I can't believe that
You
shit,
actually
yeah.
do, dude. It
I know.
sucks.
I'll start when I get back to LA.
Yeah. Not right now. Let's go smoke weed after this. Let's go smoke weed. Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna smoke weed as soon as this light goes off.
Yeah,
I am tired.
I smoked weed yesterday, and it was a mistake.
I screamed about this earlier, but I was just we were standing outside the tiki bar at 2:30 in the morning. Like I'm like, I gotta smoke this joint. I'm fucking wasted. I'm like, I should probably smoke this joint before I head home.
For sure.
And I'm like, oh, no one here smokes. Mitch is like, I'll take a hit. I'm like, oh, okay,
That's
cool.
good enough.
And then I turn, and Lisa Traeger's just walking down the
Hilarious.
street. And she's like, Gabrus. I'm
She
like,
could
Lisa.
sense someone was
she
giving
was
away
like-
weed.
That's like-
she was gonna smoke. She had her own joint out.
She might have been in Brooklyn, but when you were like, I gotta smoke this joint, there's no one around. She like got like transported next to you. She's
yeah.
She like got like quantum leap.
yeah. She's like, someone say they have a joint.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Another. Yeah. A legendary pothead in her
Is
own
there
right.
anything you wanna plug? I mean, we're so thankful that you're here.
Totally.
Like, we should
Yeah.
be plugging.
Stavvy's World, obs.
Stavvy's World. I'm about to, I don't know when this comes out.
Neither do we.
We don't know
Okay,
either.
great. Probably I have announced the next tour dates. Like, I have a couple coming up that are already announced. Memphis still has some tickets left. Boston has some tickets left at the Wilbur. And I'm announcing like a whole slew of like January, February, March, April. I'm going to be on the road. Not as much.
January, February, March, April, May.
Yeah,
What's
the first.
your favorite place to play besides like? I mean, because some people don't like to play New York, LA. Like, what's your favorite?
I like New York and LA. I mean, honestly, it's kind of chalk. It's like Chicago's fucking awesome.
Chicago is always very welcoming to a comedian. I feel.
Great. I mean, I've
They come
I've
out.
done every level of show at Chicago,
Yeah.
from like the absolute struggling to get 30 people to come see you to like I did the Chicago Theater last time, and like
Hell yeah.
and it's always been incredible at every level. I mean, to be honest with you, as long as the building is good, I fucking love performing everywhere I'm doing some shittier markets too, because like the big ones are, look, big cities. I'm a big city guy. More people come out. The theaters are usually cooler. Like I
Slightly better restaurant choices.
Good
Right.
restaurant-
Good
Restaurants are
hotel.
huge, yeah.
It's
But-
tough to get a good hotel in a
the
C
good
market.
hotel is is a good point. But I ultimately love performing. I mean, everywhere has its own little challenges. Like, we fucking did, on an off night, we did like a weird music venue in the Fayetteville, Arkansas, like suburbs this last tour. Like,
Cool.
we're doing a bunch of, like, on off nights between the big cities. I like just playing everywhere, because also people are fucking thankful when you go to their dog shit city.
Yeah.
Like, nobody comes here.
Yeah.
And I just love doing comedy in every potential situation. But yeah, man, I've always had a great time in Boston. Like, I used to open for Bobby Kelly. That's one of the places I would go early as a comic, opening for him at Laugh Boston, or the theaters he was playing. Tom Papa would take me on the road, and we would do like, I was in the New England a lot, and I also love the Pacific Northwest. Like, I always get along great.
Good crowds.
Seattle and Portland, I fucking love.
They
I've always
come
had,
out.
always had a great time.
And now Portland's gonna be cleaned up.
Thank God, because I was there, and it was
Portland's a
fucking
war
crazy.
zone. If you go, please write me letters and put them in a history book.
My dearest Gabrus.
I saw a nude man on a bicycle today. I don't know what side of the war he was on.
But yeah, check out Stavvy's World. Please check out buy tickets. Go see Bugonia. They don't need me to plug it, but it would be cool if
Do you
they
think
did.
you're gonna do like awards circuit stuff?
I don't. I mean, hopefully the movie gets nominated for a bunch of shit so that I get to
like,
go
be at the parties.
But no, I don't think I'm on the short list for supporting actor nominations.
Yeah, but you don't even need that. Like, if the movie is in the zeitgeist, then you're like in all that, getting to go to all that stuff. That's fun.
I would love to, dude. I mean,
you went to Venice, right?
I did go to
How was
Venice.
Venice?
Fucking crazy, dude.
Was it fun?
It was completely surreal.
Did the movie get a good standing ovation? Because that's like Venice's thing,
We got a
right?
standing ovation. I feel like if we wanted to milk it, we could have milked it. But
So
people
you
had
think
too
those
much.
actors have power over it?
For sure.
How? Like, in what way? Like,
People
you
would
think
would clap until you fucking
sat.
dude. Yeah, I mean, I think we.
If fucking Yorgos went like, okay, like,
But we just left. Like I think they were like,
Right,
they were
right,
like, all right,
yeah.
this is enough, and they left. Like they were still clapping.
Right.
Whereas like I feel like some motherfucker. Look, I don't want to name anybody. Maybe there's a viral clip of him crying.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But he took his time.
He took his time. Look, no one like a true. Here's the thing: a true performer. The Rock knows how to make an audience do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Right.
He could have extended that. I bet you he could have gone 20 minutes because he's a fucking show, like to his bones. He's a showman.
If
and
only each minute would have equaled $1 million at the box office.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it. Actually,
I do want to
Me
see
too.
it.
I can't wait.
Yeah. I was trying to see it there, but it's actually way harder than you think. I thought, I'm at the festival.
Film
I get to
festival.
see movies, but it's like no, they bunch of fucking old Italians don't even really give a fuck. It's either like random Italians or like journalist, like film.
Tahoe,
Even like
Tahoe feels like a fancy crowd to me, where it's like the head of the Hollywood Reporter mixed with like a billionaire who's in charge of
Even
like,
South by Southwest, it's like hard to go and see movies, and it's like exclusively
South
punk
by
bands.
Southwest. It's hard to move.
Yeah,
hard to
I
walk
hate
around.
South by Southwest.
I've never.
I
been.
can't wait to see Bugonia and then clap when you come
It's
out.
good.
awesome.
It's fucking awesome. I mean, Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone are like incredible.
They're two of the best.
And I'm a huge Yorgos guy, and like, it was truly surreal to be. I still don't really get.
Did you get to improvise?
No,
Really?
no,
It was to the word.
It was. I mean, there were some times actually where we had to change some stuff, and they asked my opinion. Like, I got to pick the new lines or whatever, or like just minor changes. They kind of, I guess, respected what I wanted to do with the character, but it was like it was pretty like it was like really. I mean, the script. Fucking shout out to Will Tracy. He was a writer for Succession.
Yeah,
and he co-wrote the menu as well.
Yeah, with my buddy Seth Reese.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Will, that script was fucking. Because I love Lanthimos, and like the closest I got to watching the movie for the first time was when I watched the script, or I read the script. Because like there's the plot it's a really like it's like a propulsive thriller. It's like the performances are incredible, but it's like there's some cool like little twists and turns that you're like, there are moments where you're like, what the fuck? And I got to experience that reading it, not seeing it. And so like for me, the screenplay was way more the initial experience of the story, and it was one of the best scripts I've ever read. So it was like you get a great script, and you're like, I actually don't need to change shit.
Yeah.
If something's a little wordy, and like Will was there for some of it, and he was cool as fuck, but I also felt like I don't fucking belong here. I'm not improvising. I just don't want to embarrass myself.
And you didn't think it was bad. It's not like you were like, you know what I mean? You liked it. So that's a little easier to be like, yeah, I'll do it as is because it's cool.
Of course.
Yeah.
And also, like, dude, it's my first. Like, I did one day on a like HBO Max romantic comedy where I'm a weird guy on a bus that accosts Kieran and Shipka. You know what I mean? Like that was my other
That's
movie.
my entire career.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
7 of
exactly.
those over 10 years.
And so to go from that to like one of the best directors with where my scenes are, with an incredible actor, it's like, I'm not taking any liberties here. I'm
playing
there
the
on
fucking
time.
game.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a special teams player here. You know what I mean?
right,
I stay in my lane.
Happy to
I
be
block.
on the field. Yeah.
I'm
Carlos
happy to be on the
Boozer.
field. Yeah,
Shane
absolutely.
Battier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, it was fucking sick. And the movie's fucking awesome.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I mean, I would be so pumped to see it had I
Me
didn't
too,
have a
dude.
friend in it.
Me
you know?
too. I remember thinking that. I was like, fuck, I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
So
And you're like,
That's
it's really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Well, congrats on everything, Stavvy.
Thanks, guys.
And,
Thank you again
Thanks
so
for
much
having me, of
being.
course.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
this is
so
pleasure.
fun.
We completed the Fat Guy group chat. Zach, Cherry, Mike Mitchell, and Stavvy now.
It's impressive that we got that chat.
Everyone's here, dude. We did it.
You got them all.
And Stavvy has such a fucking interesting take on willpower and his weight and shit like that. It was he's really clearly thought about it, obviously.
Which is all that you like want to hear from someone like that. That's like, you know, because another thing is like his work, like he was saying, his work is about his weight. His content is about his journey. You know what I mean? His struggle, all that stuff. So like to talk to him about it is on brand. It's not like so I feel like it's nice to hear what someone like that who thinks about it all the time, how they really feel.
Yeah, and of someone who's fucking funny too. Yeah,
it doesn't hurt that he's like the funniest person on the planet.
I know. It's nice to hear from him.
Yeah, he is so funny and so quick. My God,
I know, it's crazy. And
gifted.
I'm wondering. I'm gonna have to take some time off weed after I get back when I go home. I think I'm gonna try it.
Hey man, whatever is good for you, dude.
I know I'm gonna try it. I can't believe it.
Stop peer pressuring me.
I'm not. I don't want you.
I'm not gonna try.
I don't want to be around you. You not smoking weed. I'm terrified.
I feel like now I have to do it so that people don't think that I'm like a maniac. I feel like
you have to like come down to a human level.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like people are like, oh God, make sure Adam has his spinach.
Yeah, Pally was fucking wired yesterday. It's like, no, he just was not high.
Yeah.
Me not high. Okay, he seemed manic yesterday. Yeah. No, he stopped smoking weed for 4 hours.
Me not high is like a hedge funder on cocaine.
Yeah, right. We're losing money.
Sell.
We can't keep selling.
We have nothing to buy. Stay alive.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to lose like that. We're going to have to get a new mic for serious.
Ooh. Go to Taco Bell for lunch in high school when we were allowed to leave campus, and my buddy bought the sour cream gun off of one of the workers for $40. The sour cream caulking gun, he would just. It was so awesome. It was so disgusting.
What a great thing to have in your fridge.
Respect to that employee who's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.